coming out of the high rocks kind of training, I just needed a new challenge.
That's a welcome back to triathlon.
Obviously, I've had a break. It was my first one in about 5 years, so the nerves of a first one were definitely there.
How are you feeling, bro?
Yeah, all good. Excited. It's about time I get back on the triathlon course, so nervous for the swim, but other than that, I'm good.
It's the part I find the hardest out of the 3 disciplines. But yeah, I think it was greatly organized. When you got there on the day, everything went smoothly, to be honest. I couldn't ask for a better first race, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to pinpoint something, a better swim would have been great. And then just going into those kind of really competitive times if I had a better swim. But other than that, it was pretty cool. The bike course was cool, run was awesome. The first 2 laps were okay. And then the 3rd, 4th and 5th, which is already a mental battle, were a bit busy. I think the Olympic guys started getting onto the course as well. So it was a bit of a zigzagging, which it does disturb the rhythm.
Yeah.
But other than that, couldn't really fault it really.
What was one of the toughest kind of moments in the race? You had started and you were out maybe swimming or whatever.
Yeah.
At what point were you like, flipping heck, I'm gonna have to push it?
To be honest, after 500 meters in the water, I was like, oh gosh, okay, this is unfamiliar territory. All of a sudden, I just couldn't breathe at the one side where I could normally breathe, and my neck just wouldn't go that way. I don't know, don't ask me why. But yeah, so in the water, I was like, okay, just let's calm down a little bit, get through it. And then coming out of the water, I think I was just really excited to get onto the bike and the run, get out of the water, get the swim out of the way. It's not that. In the past, I've really dreaded the swim and hated it, which is, I think I've grown as an athlete, as you see, that I'm liking the challenge more than just dreading it. But it is an area that I do need to work on. But other than that, it was the swim that was the toughest challenge for sure.
I know you came off the bike and you had a little skid when you saw your face.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, jeez. Hope you got that on camera.
For me, the run is my strongest part, so that's why I think in the video I was like, okay, this is the time to go hunting now.
Now we go hunt, bro. Well done, dude. Oh, that swim. Oh, man.
And it was pretty much because on the bike, I was giving it some, but like I just couldn't keep up with the TT guys, so I could see there was quite a few guys ahead of me, so I was like, cool, let's go hunt them down on the run.
Hey, boy. Come on, boy. Cheers.
On race day, did you find you were fighting more of your head or more of your physicality?
Good question. Yeah, it's a good question. I think prior to the race, I would probably battle more with my head, especially in the taper week where you start questioning, like, have you trained enough? You're not good enough to, like, let's say one of the goals is to compete. Like, I wanted to get close to the top 10 as possible. Like, you start doubting yourself and things like that. And that's just, I think it's a natural thing, or it's just that I'm pretty hard on myself. So that's pretty tough. And then I guess also in taper week, like where you decrease the volume. So you are actually recovering and healing. So mind plays tricks and you feel like all of a sudden, like my Achilles was hurting, my hip was hurting. And I was like, what is going on? So that gives you a bit of anxiety before the race. But I think in the race, it's just more, you're so excited to be racing on like closed roads, to be racing against number of different people, and like people come from all over the world to race, which is super cool. And then you're doing something that's meaningful. So it was really, it's just like, for me, it's just enjoy the race when it's there. You've done all the hard work. The race is just the crown.
What's some value that you would actually love people to take away from kind of this experience, this specific triathlon, but in general, kind of health and fitness?
Yeah.
What is that?
I think,
like a big takeaway?
Yeah, I think like that's been one of the biggest parts for me for doing the whole fitness and sharing my journey and stuff, is that I when I can help people or motivate them, that is like a massive, it makes my day most of the time. When people message me on Instagram saying, you've motivated me to get out of bed, or you're doing great stuff, like keep it up, you're inspiring me, that is like a massive reason why I do all this fitness stuff, and it really brings me joy. So if I can help just a little bit, anyone, if it was one person with a tip or sharing something I do, or just sharing what the races I do, and that inspires them and motivates them, that's a massive win for me.
What's the next plan?
Well, this one was originally just a training triathlon. Obviously when I'm competitive, so when I booked it and everything, and then I started looking into the T100 and saw how competitive it was and more into it, it was really like something I wanted to do well in. The main goal is always going to be Ironman, which is it's on the 18th of October, so about 2 months' time. So that is the big goal. It's going to be my first full distance. In the past, I raced the halves to try qualify for Worlds, so it's the first full one. So that's going to be a challenge, obviously a lot longer. It's a lot different on your nutrition and everything else, but the training's going well, really enjoying it, and yeah, I'm excited for that. Like, that's goosebump stuff when I've seen videos of guys crossing that or running the red carpet and ringing the bell. Yeah, I already got goosebumps.
Thinking about it. That's
yeah.
cool, right?
And the cool part is my mom's going to come over for it, so that's cool. Her birthday's on the 7th of October, so it's pretty close. So yeah, it's pretty cool.